Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. This is part of the Dividing the Spoils campaign being run by Chronoblat on the Syrian forums. In this match against Carpencaeum, I have the army of Phrygia against Mesopotamia. Here is the campaign strategic situation. Some attacking from Cilicia into Syria. So that's TomoeGozen in Syria. He is being supported from Egypt, number 6 by Dieter, and by Carpencaeum from number 9, that's Mesopotamia. So it's 3 battles for the one province. If I lose a single battle, I fail to conquer, and I lose control of Cilicia. So at a bare minimum, I need to win 1 and draw 2. So with that in mind, I don't recall how strong a player Carpen is. I haven't played him too often. The last time we played, he stood me off in a draw, occupying strong terrain, refusing to come out and drawing the match so that he would win a province. So, since I'm not sure of his strengths, and since he did draw me out last time, it's only fair that I do the same to him. We're going to hold this hill. We're going to take this ground, including the rough and the hill. We've maxed out on lights, foot and horse to, well, we'll be outshot a little bit, but it's not terrible. So if we kind of cancel out his lights, that's good enough. And then we'll hold these obstacles and the slopes. We have artillery to assist us, shooting up his cavalry, and we're just kind of going to stand our ground. Okay, see that force comp and deployment. Lights, mediums, heavies. Okay, pretty standard stuff. We'll keep deploying into our defensive position. Oh wait, we want to keep you in the rough. There, face off. We hold there. We don't have to fully deploy our right wing yet. They can adjust based on where he moves. Least a photo I'll just dump here and they can wait in a central position and shift over as needed. Next turn, see if he'll maneuver forward or occupy his own position. I mean, he'll certainly take that hill. The question is he going to follow up on that? Elephants. Okay, we'll have to... No, he's not going to try to go around. Fine. Driofroy to the rough. Keep getting these hoplites around. And move. And I don't think we need to do any more for the moment. Next turn. Okay, maybe 7 over there, 8 skirmishers over there. We're going to be a little bit hard-pressed in the lights department, but it is what it is. Next turn. Stay kind of in reserve here. What is your actual line of fire? Really? No. Yeah, the line of sight tool is not that useful. It's just a raw number of tiles. It doesn't take actual angles into account. Ugh, it's a lot of lights. Next turn. Okay. Well, we can let the Thuriofroi and the hoplites, if necessary, absorb some ammunition. Wait there. And I'm going to get picked at, and it's going to be awkward. But if he comes down here, if he gets close enough to the hill, we might be able to counterattack. Certainly no need for the pike phalanx to hold out here. Maybe we can replace them with a unit of citizen hoplites. These stalls will hold in reserve still. Next turn. Might go for a disrupt there, that's not a huge deal. I mean, sure, I'll go for a frag. Nope. Keep shifting over. Good. Then what do we got here? I could just charge, I suppose. Nah, they're nomads, so they have swordsman ability. Why don't we shift down? You can absorb plenty of missile fire, no problem. And what? Commence skirmishing? I think so. Keep that flank covered. Good. Move to support. Good. You, which way do you go? Just be prepared to go anyway. Fall back. Again, they can go right or left as needed. Okay, what will you do? Next turn. Well, we can't let them just do that with no risk whatsoever. Held firm. We need to draw them towards us, though. It's fine. Get that flank under control. Stay there and there. That's fine as well. Keep applying pressure on those elephants. Let's withdraw up slope. No need to push our skirmisher line far out towards him, but we can force him to choose between sending out isolated skirmishers and getting his main line in to our more favorable terrain. Okay. Next turn, rally on the elephants. Okay, turn you back around. Tempting, but unfortunately there's non-light cavalry nearby, so we're gonna have to cool it on the light horse charges. It is what it is. Go for another shot. No dice. Charge. It's downhill. And we can join in with hoplites. Next turn. Don't let them charge. Good. Could just auto break them. Yeah, I think I will. I don't want to risk getting carried away chasing them. Hold firm, hold firm. Too bad. Okay. Sit there. Turn there. And sit there. That unit can plug a gap if it opens up. And fall back a bit. I want to stay out of the arc of that many light units. The light jabs can handle it if they need to. Okay. And run ahead to shoot here. I don't think so. Might get shot up a bit on the left, but we need to stay strong. Maybe we'll switch the Protomoy over to the right flank. Next turn. Alright, turn the artillery. And shove these away. No? Fair enough. Where does this take them? Nowhere useful. Good, and make sure they can't just do that for free. Cover those archers. Maybe we can start using these Thurios elsewhere. General up there. Tempting to push this, but I would need reinforcement to do so. Okay, Prodlomoy. Why don't you switch over to the right so we can free up some non-light units. Light Javelin Horse withdraw. Prepare to fall back. And skirmishing will commence soon. It's fine, as you are for now. Next turn. Yeah, this could get a little ugly. Now he's seized by Thuriofuroi. And he's starting to draw away here. If we can eliminate the flank threat here, then we can push forward into this line of more vulnerable infantry to further encourage that. Let's threaten to shift over, but keep the flanks covered. Great. We've got the hill. Well, block them in then. Then you can turn around next turn. Okay. Shift over. And pursue and hurt them. Better yet. Shift over. Casualties, please. All of his light foot is in pretty bad shape. Regular foot there. So fall back and just be ready to cover either way. Prodromoi keeps shifting to that wing. Good. Sure, why not? Could even go for a disruption here. It's probably not going to happen. But you never know. Held firm. Okay. Inch forward, you fall back. And what? You can sacrifice yourself, that's fine. Prepare to hold the line. Veterans, huh? It's alright, we've got veterans too. Actually, shift over so that we can straighten out and push. Now, let's see what response we get to that. We're going to get shot up on the left, but we can even afford to lose a couple units here as long as it doesn't cave so quickly that we get rolled. In the meantime, we need to try to win here. That's key. Next turn. Okay, well done. Interesting. Should be able to murder them now, honestly. Prepare to rescue. You shift over. Good. Okay, what are we to do here? Cover there. And... All right. Bit risky to just cut in like that. Could let him come forward to try to cover. Smash him? Yeah, I can't let him get freebies now, can we? Let's push him off. That's fine. Now you can push these away as well. Good, so now if we don't insta-break here, which we probably won't, so we can bounce them off maybe. Good. Prepare to move in. Face forward. Maybe we can try to push these lancers around. Ah, the dreaded low ammo. That's better. Still not low. Let's withdraw. Put some pressure on here. Shift over. And there. Okay, patience. Next turn, I think we should be in a position. We need to cover that flank, I think, just in case. Okay, next turn I think we can charge here. Next turn. Ah, he zoned us out. Too bad. Well spotted. That's going to be ugly. We need to plug that gap. Well, how unfortunate. Press in. Good. Out of the way. And I mean, any of these assaults, they'll just run away, basically. Do we fall back here? Nope. Lucky general kill, maybe? No. Oof. There goes the whole right side. We could do a risky move and attempt to rally, and I think I will do so. So now, unfortunately, we can't take advantage of this situation. We need to square up. Zone in that pike phalanx there. Yeah, just one little fallback block can ruin your whole day. Tempting, but I shouldn't be tempted, really. Shove them off. We'll see if we can recover from that. It's looking quite rough. Next turn, let's see what further bad things happen. Uh-huh. Ooh. That's a shame. Oh. Interesting. We have the cover and the obstacle that's 25, but he has a general and that's 50. So we are still disadvantaged. Decides to go for it with the phalanx. Right. Let's put a stop to that. Held firm. They go there. Interesting. Well, here, what happens if we give them a little push? Not entirely pleased with that. Exposed flank. And what happens if we give them a push? Okay. Send them in. Block in the Sistoforoi. But if I want to force a fallback later, I should be able to do so. Out of the way. Probably get away from that bad cohesion check and reinforce that sector. We can accept that this whole area is done for. Okay, in the meantime, do we get a drop? Really? Uh-huh. Let's see. What? Stay there and threaten flanks. How low are they? Pretty low. Just pile on. Nothing much to do here. Keep shooting. Do this melee before the bad things, I was gonna say. At least they held firm, but now we have the whole flank's about to go. So we'll want to turn the Studio Foroi and get them around to cover the rear of our currently squared up phalanxes. This unit can't be easily flanked right now. They can leave the square. Huh. Okay. Next turn, we're gonna rally that disrupted phalanx and the Sistoforoi. Two very solid rallies for him, and a pretty good time to get them too. I think we're gonna be set up to lose this one. Stops me from rallying, that's a shame. Catches out the artillery. This is very bad. If we hold firm there, we should be okay. Yep. It's about time. Good bounce. Well, let's get a break here. Downhill charge here. No catch though. Now we can catch them. Uh-huh. Close to auto-braking there. Good. We need to, let's see, push out of the way and let this Sistoforo unit fall back. Good. We also need to sacrifice this unit so he can't use this light javelin horse to move here and block his fallback and set up an auto drop. Let's command up on this unit, gain an advantage because this unit has lost its 4th rank. Cool. I'd moved. No, there's no way to block it. Okay. Could hit them, but I have no way to force them to stay in the melee. What I could do, which would actually be helpful, is turn this unit around by charging it. That way, I can't set up a flank on my Turiofuroi. We do need to protect that flank square so he can't just hit us. Sure. There's 6 units there to my 5, which keeps me pinned. I could attempt an assault. I think at this point, I don't really have much time to screw around. So, turn face. We don't exert a zone of control yet, but we could next turn unsquare that unit if we wanted to. It won't let us turn to face because we're not flank threatened because of the obstacle. So it'll just let him slip right past. We're going to lose these 2 units. Go for the general kill because we're going to lose this unit anyhow. Very bad. Carpin says you had some luck there. Makes up for my earlier break. He's talking about my turn or his turn coming up? Because I didn't feel super lucky. We're down 19%. Good catch. Ah, that must be what he's talking about. Let's see if I can capitalize at all. Yeah, it's still not looking good. For the record. Interesting. Really? Okay. Set up a flank if we don't insta-drop here. March over there to try to recover the situation a little bit. Whatever. Get over here. Would it even be worth putting a commander on here? I don't think it would. Okay, let's let the bad thing happen. Could have been worse. Do we need to stay in squares here? Probably. Hard to say. Move here. You unsquare. You should not unsquare, unfortunately. Shift over there. Get in the rough. Try for the frag. Good. And let's turn that way and threaten to unsquare. Next turn. Rally on the Zistophoto, although they're still disordered slightly by their own elephants. Damn it. Yeah, I can't attack. I'm completely surrounded. Yeah, okay. Well, these two are just going to cancel each other out. Get up that hill. Do I want to play conservative or gamble? I guess I can't gamble, unfortunately. Because they're going to break and they're right behind me and they're going to break too. So I could charge here and then get flanked. If I charge here and push him back, I get flanked. If I charge here and hit him, I get flanked. Yeah, I can't unsquare here or here. So unfortunately, all I can do is form squares and hope when these adjacent units break I don't get completely overwhelmed by bad checks. They're just going to get charged, unfortunately. Here, score break here. Could offer ourselves as a blood sacrifice here. Try to save the phalanx. I think that's worth it. Impact is bad, melee is okay, we might as well at this point. Yeah, I mean, so it's relatively even in terms of percent, but this positioning is, horrible. Next turn, we are surrounded and desperately playing for time. I don't think I'm going to make it 6 turns that I have to live. With 33% of the army routed, soon to be 36. Do you hold firm? Nope. That's a problem. If they don't rally, we'll be in serious trouble. It could set off a cascade. In the meantime, you can just sit there and plink away and remove my deep pike POA with casualties. Well, that's something. Now we can send our Cretan archers to pin down those nomad light horse archers and withdraw our Protomoy to something at least remotely useful. Excellent. Okay, I mean, this unit's probably going to end up doing a little more than standing here in a square formation, but at least they're relatively safe at the moment. I could stick a general in here in the hope that they rally as a result. It's very risky. Because if he falls, then it could just spread panic. But I think at this point, it's a risk I probably... is it a risk I need to take? What is this, 6 RAP% on its own? If they break, they could cascade into these units. Yeah. Let's... Nope, not that. Unit square? Yes. Let's try for it. Okay. This armored cavalry is zoned in. Great. Now we've freed up another unit. Let's go. Sistoforo are fairly low. Probably not going to be able to charge that disrupted unit, so we'll just shift over. Now, what direction should my pikes be turned? Doesn't really matter that much. Depending on which way I potentially want to threaten to break out eventually. Which he's not gonna let me do at all. Okay. 5 turns to live. Can we do it? We'll see. Next turn. Rally on the video photo. Yeah, the key question is, will this unit of Phalangites drop? And if it does, will it infect its neighbors with panic? Held firm. That's good. Held 1 charge. This unit's getting shot to bits. Good. Excellent. Now we have a chance. Shove forward. This unit fell back into a very bad position, so we're going to take full advantage of that. Tanked the impact, but we should auto-break them. Okay, then what? Shift over here and pull you away. Get out of charge range of those hoplites. Good. And you know what? Hit those light horse archers in a melee. Keep climbing that hill. And we could sacrifice this unit to, well, no. I don't think that's worth it. Okay. Do we have a way to prevent this unit from falling back? I don't think so. So we'll just have to let them do that. And they hold firm too. We'll have to hope that we break these Istofodoi quickly, or else our citizen hoplites will get flanked. So there is that. Oh no, I can cover that with the phalanx unless he zones it with his armored cavalry, which he probably will. Alright, we need to get obstacle protection from that cavalry, so let's shift away for now. And again, shift away. Good. Damn. This is a bad one. If we can drop these elephants before they drop our cohesion, we could cause some chaos. Alright, which way are we facing? Towards the elephants, but unfortunately those studio flotilla are still free. Yeah, so we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Yeah, 6 to 4, so we can't really unsquare at all. I mean, if I do this, huh. He could still charge. What a mess. What a mess. I can't. I just can't. I have to stay locked in. At least keep these damned horse archers from getting behind us. Alright. Next turn. Rally on the video Fry. Hold. Damn it. Oh, they're dead then. Oh. He might pull this off. We can move out of the way if we want to let this unit go. Okay. Put you there so that you can straighten out and zone in the Theofroy. Everybody holds firm. Could get uphill. Could he force a drop? Should probably see that unit falls back. It doesn't. It's unlikely that he could force a drop there. Let's get away from the cohesion check. Get uphill. Sure. Do we move to try to set up a flank here? Or do we accept that it's not going to happen? I don't think it's going to happen because even from here they're protected from a flank attack. I think. Yes, that is the case. So with that in mind, the TomoeGozen just go hide in the village. So we're going to lose another 6% here, 7, which is to like 49. Can we hold for 3 turns besides that? Suppose we'll find out soon enough. Next turn. Those are 2, 3 good dispersals. We've got to not lose 18% in 3 more turns. It's going to be close. Alright, they're going to get past me. It's kind of to be expected. Break, at least we're not causing any bad checks, but we're up to 47, so now we need to not lose 13%. Doing fallback blocking to set up flanks, so at least this time it's going to cost him some casualties. Maybe I do want you after all. They're gonna auto break next turn, but that won't save my hoplites, unfortunately. Oh. There's no time like the present. Lovely. Charge at them downhill. I would say 67 to win, and nothing happened. They need to stay squared. Do these two? Probably. But we can at least threaten to unsquare and charge downhill. Zistoforo, I kind of put a stop to that. Even with those breaks, we're still outnumbered in terms of units. But we're guaranteed to break 2 more of his units. So we did just win considerable breathing room. If I go here, then I can be prepared if need be to at least attempt an engagement to prevent a flank on my TomoeGozen as they fight downhill. Next turn. We've 2 turns to survive. Come on, it's about time. Didn't go for the kill. Interesting. That's what you get for fallback blocking. Get auto-broken. That I can fault him for using it, but I was upset when I saw it happen again, as suffering from a little bit of past trauma there. I wanted to be bold. I could try to go for a frag with the charge. Is there any sense in being bold, though? Probably not. Let's see, nobody can charge me this turn, so I can at least zone in these Istoforoi for 1 turn. Could even go for a drop here. Then I would get flanked the next turn. Is it worth it? It's kind of a gamble. I could potentially double drop them to death immediately. Or I could just let my unit get flanked too. Let's see how this goes. Zone. And we need to stay facing this way, or if I turn here to threaten a flank, he could... Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. He blocks into the Stoforo and charges, but he can't ignore this zone of control. And he can't strip this zone of control because he's zoned here. So... I think that works. Okay. This is so tempting. So tempting, but I think it would be unforgivably foolish. Straighten out so we can hide behind that enclosure. Keep heading this unit off. I don't want them getting into the main action. Oh yeah. Here we can threaten to unsquare facing that way, whatever that's worth. Probably not all that much. Next turn. He generaled up there to try to steady things out. keep heading them off. Great. So here we have a bit of a dilemma. I could square up, or I could fall back here. We can't force a drop, actually. So he can charge, and then I don't think he can... Can he force himself not to fall back here? I don't think so. Right? There is no one close enough, unless maybe they'll fall back. No. So he could... Nope, he can't flank this unit either. Maybe, so if you locked in here, then charge, but I don't think he has a way to lock in. So I think we can just sit here and force him to charge me uphill. Even with the plus 50 for flanking, they're disrupted, so it doesn't really matter. And in the meantime, we can just keep harassing with our lights a bit. And stay behind that obstacle. We'll fight here. Doesn't look wonderful, but there's only one turn left to go anyway. They're facing that way, they're facing that way. So unsquaring would be probably pointless, to be honest. Yeah. Prepare to charge downhill those light horse archers. I think that's matched, though. Next turn, a rally on the citizen hoplites. Ah, very nice. So there's this little message, because the game is hard-coded to say someone won, but by the rules of this event, this does actually count as a draw. Let's go over the tactical first, and then we'll go over the strategic. So tactically, this is what can happen if you make one little mistake in this game. I made one little mistake here. I oversaw a fallback block that Carping could force. And by using that, he was able to roll up my flank guards and force my heavy infantry phalanx, which was superior to the infantry facing them because some were not phalangites and some were disrupted and had taken missile casualties. Forced my heavy foot to all square up and just stand there, basically, while I attempted to bring reinforcements from the right and recover my position somewhat on this side. So it was a really well done move. I was frustrated at the time, but, you know, as always with that sort of thing, I was mainly frustrated because, you know, I should have seen it. So, you know, if it's in the game, it's fair play. And no hard feelings for using it. I use it too. I just wish I had seen it. I'd feel a lot more annoyed if I'd actually lost this match. But because I drew this match, drew the match with Dieter and won the match against TomoeGozen, it counts as a victory. Again, I would have lost this battle and the province had I lost just one of the 3 battles. I would have lost the overall strategic situation, so I had to at least not lose any of the 3, which I barely in this case managed to do. So, as a result, I was attacking from Phrygia into Syria. So, I see Syria, TomoeGozen is knocked out. One thing I forgot to mention, both Carpencam and I had our commanders-in-chiefs fall in battle. Once every player has had their CNC fall in battle once, the campaign is over because the age of the Diantohoi is ended. So I haven't really been keeping track yet, but I think at least one of the others have had their commander-in-chief fall. So we might actually be hurtling toward an end to the campaign within a couple of strategy map turns. So, a good game, very nice attempt. Strong assault on a strong position. He almost pulled it off. So, well played to Carpencam. We draw for now, and we'll meet again soon. Till next time.